back at the main entrance to the dungeon. I should point out that if you go left here and then take a first right, it will lead you to a set of stairs that lead you essentially to a dead end. There's a pit landing site in there, so you would have to backtrack if you fell down a pit. If you keep on going down that path, the path just loops around to where we were before with the stairs that we went down. That was completely optional, but we're going to take a right instead and take on 5 skeletons at a time. That doesn't actually sound all that bad. Just for the record, the skeleton only did 4 damage to Loot, but it did 5 to Tylon. Tylon did not enter this dungeon at max HP because he got hit by a monster fly for 7 damage. The skeleton only did 5. Just a little show of the randomness of the damage calculator in this game. All right, let's head essentially the way that we went before. Through the first door and ignoring the thing on the left because we took that path earlier and it led to a treasure chest, which we've already opened. It doesn't respawn, so no point in heading back and getting it. I don't think I've pointed out before that the treasure chests don't respawn, but they almost never respawn in any game. I don't know why I felt the need to point it out now. Cryon! Oh, actually the worst, 52 damage from Meow. Holy crap. The worst thing about fighting a Cryon these days is that I get a searchlight, which will fill up my inventory. More work for me when I have to abandon it. All right, it was at that point, we were just 2 steps away, ghouls. You couldn't leave me alone for 2 steps. You can see it though. 2 steps ahead of here was where I said, if you wanted to progress, you make a left. We're going to be making that left today. Let's take it. It'll lead us to a locked door. All of the stairs here are guarded, I should say, by locked doors. Only one of them leads to a dead end. The other one we took. This one will lead further on, so we're gonna take this one because it will lead us where we want to go. And we can just hope for the best as we go through this. So 9 on Elisa and 6 on Tylon. These guys are kind of strong. Stop doing your little shimmy yawn. We will kill you eventually, ghouls. Meow is so damn strong. Hey, a level up for Loots that comes with a new spell. We'll open up the treasure chest. All right, this spell I believe will show up on this menu. It does. We get Magic Unseal. Magic Unseal does exactly what it sounds like. It's a magic that unseals things, particularly magically locked doors. I'm sure that'll be useful at some point, but it is not useful for us in the meantime. All right. Here's the first set of stairs that we'll be taking this time. From here, you could take a right, but all that awaits you over there is a pit and a pit landing site, so we're gonna take a left instead. Just makes sense. Manticores. From here, we do want to take the first left, because if you continue down this path, it will lead you to a dead end. So take the left here, follow the long, winding path, and you'll eventually find another set of stairs. And flame lizards, apparently. These guys used to be the most difficult thing that I was taking on. Now I use them for grinding. The flame lizard only did 3 damage on Tylon. Oh, I'm still upset about that 7 damage from the monster fly. That one made me mad. But we can take down the flame lizards quite quickly. I'm surprised it's taken so long, actually. I'm used to taking these guys down in 2 turns, I should say. Not 2 shots, but 2 turns. Didn't happen that time, though. 202 Mercedes for my efforts. And we do have, I believe, a new enemy. These are machine guards. These guys are relatively difficult, but I should be able to handle them. I don't remember if they have a secondary attack, but their primary one doesn't do that much damage, considering. We are usually talking about single digits, and that's something that I can deal with. Although it does take a long time to kill them, and Lutz is terrible at physical attacking. But I'm saving up his MP. I'm going to spoil it now. I am going to warp out of this dungeon, because it's a long dungeon. Oh, that did a lot of damage. That did a lot of damage on Tylon. Like we got a critical or something. 58 experience points. 246 Mercedes. I'm gonna just do one quick heal. Was that like 36 damage on Tylon there? Jeez. Alright, that's good enough. Let's take on another machine guard. Just one this time, so it shouldn't be too bad. Even though only Tylon is really doing damage to it, it seems. There's another 20! You are just not being nice today. Not at all, game. I have to heal him again! I have to heal him again. Because of those damn machine guards. Why are they picking on him so much? They know he's weak to critical hits. Tylon, I know you have the best weapon in the game, but I feel like I missed some defensive item for you. I don't think I did. Either way, we have made it to the next spot. So what we will do is head right here. That really is just a dead end. Manticores. With them gone, let's continue forward. We are going to take the left here. Heading forward will just lead you to an empty treasure chest, which I am never interested in. Turning right here leads you to a dead end, so we'll turn left. And we will head all the way to the end here, where we can find another locked door. Why there are so many locked doors, I'm not sure. The same key opens them. You would think one locked door would do enough. Now would be a good time to turn around and go home. Thank you, old man. Your words of encouragement keep me strong. Let's turn right here, and we will... we're gonna go straight. I will say that left of here is a pit that you can fall down, so I'm going to avoid that. We'll head straight and head to the end where we can find a treasure chest with something very valuable right now. Another Erogenin, another burger inside. All right, let's head back, and we will take the left here that I did not address before because it leads to stairs. And stairs are where I want to be, and now we have a long, pretty straightforward path. If I remember right, this is the same floor where we encountered the Marauders before, so I'm a little scared. Well, technically it was just the one Marauder, wasn't it? Either way. I'm a little nervous. They do spawn on this floor quite a bit. Wow. Like, suddenly there's nothing here. Tylon! This is your job, Tylon. All I asked was that you get your turn quickly. That was all I asked. And you couldn't do it. Alright, all the way around. This is a long, straightforward path. I should point that out. But this is the right way. This is definitely the right way. Now, here... Yeah. I do want to make the left. If you go straight, you'll get another opportunity for a left, but that will just lead back to where this is. But if you go straight all the way, there is an empty treasure chest waiting for you to explode in your face. So we'll take the left here. Right just leads back to the path that we just deviated from. So we're going to take another left, and we're going to head forward. You're going to do it, aren't you? You're going to force me to say no. This is an empty treasure chest, so I'm going to say no, because if I say yes, it might explode on me. And I don't like when things explode on me. So we'll take the right instead, take on a few devil bats. Thank you, Tylon. You finally did your job. Your job is always to go first, Tylon. That's always your job. And we can find another locked door. But this will lead us where we want to go. Only 4,444 Mercedes. Yeah, it just leads straight to stairs. And now we have, once again, another long corridor. With a green dragon in it. I don't remember green dragons being here. But we'll see what we can do. I'm not necessarily sure they're harder than the Dark Marauders at this point, though. It dodged Elise's attack? How do you dodge a lightsaber? She's only doing like 1 damage anyway. Really? You had to get that one last turn in, did you? 53 more experience for the green dragon. 176 Mercedes. I believe we've seen him before. Tylon needs a heal again. He's the only one that's actually needed the heal at this point. If I could talk, it would help. Let's go ahead and use the dungeon key again, and we're gonna have to go through a series of doors that are locked. I don't know why. Maybe they're just trying to tell you, this is going to be scary. Do you know how many locked doors you had to go through? Yeah, but it was all the same key. Now, long corridors here. Just keep going. You'll eventually find your way. Eventually. Use the key again. And head through. Eventually there will be a split. I will say that. We're getting close to the end now. I can smell it. But there's still a lot of floor to go through. We will eventually get to the branching path. There it is. We're going to take it straight first, and then we'll be back. We just want what's on the other side of this door here. So let's use our key and head through where we can find a treasure chest with a very much needed Rogenin. Yeah, when they start only giving you healing items and chests, you know it's a tough dungeon. What item do I want to drop? If you guys searchlight, you have been paying attention. All right, let's backtrack to that little fork in the road, the split, or we could take on a green dragon. That's also a possibility. I would love to get through this floor without healing again. There's going to be a big fight at the end if you haven't figured that out just yet. And I'm hoping that I don't need to heal before that fight and then again immediately before that fight, if that makes sense. I only want to heal the one time. All right, down goes the green dragon. That guy is never fun. But we'll take the path that we didn't take before. Take on another green dragon. If everybody works together, we can take this guy down in 2 turns. Loots, you're not doing your part. Not even close. Neither is anybody else. Meow did good. Meow did a good job there. Nicely done, Meow. Looks like you are by yourself in that, though. Did Loots do, like, double-digit damage on the green dragon there? Did I see that right? More Mercedes. Okay. Seriously, 1 step into the Dark Marauder? I'm gonna have to heal after this, aren't I? He missed, but still. Oh, 1 damage. 1 damage. He did 1 damage. That was it. That's the hardest guy in this dungeon, and he does what? I had to make fun of the game, didn't I? I had to say something. Okay, we can still make it. We can still make it. We're gonna go down this long path. There's gonna be more doors than anything else around here. I think there's still, after this one, I think there's still 2 more locked doors that I have to go through. This is a long, winding path, by the way.